Okay.
All right. So we're going to be, in this book, we're going to be doing word problems that involve money. So because one of your other books for this week is about money. So we're going to go through the learn and the practice, and then we're going to do some of the independent problems too. So first, we've got at a stationery sale, all erasers were sold for 10 cents each. Ken bought 4 fruit-shaped erasers. He paid the cashier with a $1 coin. How much change did Ken receive? All right, so here in our understand, we've got what we have to find is the amount of change that he received. What we know is that he bought 4 erasers. We know that each eraser cost 10 cents, and we know that he gave the cashier $1. Sometimes in word problems, they give us things that aren't useful that we don't need. And in this one, it's just that he bought the erasers at a stationery sale, and the erasers were fruit-shaped. Okay, so on number 2, do we know how much the 4 erasers cost all together? What do we think? Do we know right now how much money they cost all together?
They cost all together, no.
No, we don't know that, so we're just going to put a no. Okay.
On the pencil.
Okay.
I think it's on top with like the 10 cents. That.
Okay, and then if we flip to page 2, we have where we're going to solve. So it says first we need to find out how much the 4 erasers cost. So if they're each 10 cents, then 4 of them, all we got to do is 4 times 10 cents, which is 40 cents. Okay. And then it tells us that he gave the cashier $1. So we draw our bar model to look like this. The total is $1. The first part is 40 cents. The second part we don't know. That's where our question mark goes. Okay. So to find the amount of change, all we do is subtract 40 cents from $1. So $1 would be 100 cents. So we just do 100 cents minus 40 cents, and we get 60. Ken receives 60 cents in change. Okay. And then the last thing we've got to do in a bar model is just check our answer. So we add the amount of change received to the total cost. Do we get $1? So if we add that together, we would. So we put a yes. All right. Now we're going to do our guided practice. All right. Kendall, will you read that one for us?
Okay. Solve the word problems. Draw a bar model to help you show your work clearly. Kara bought a comb that cost 75 cents. She paid for the comb with a $2 bill. How much change did Kara receive? Write your answer in the dollars and cents.
Perfect. So this one, the bar model is already drawn for us. So all we have to do is fill in those blanks and then solve. Okay. So this one right here, I can see that that's representing this little piece right here. So what number do we think needs to go right here on the top?
I think $2.
No, the $2 is actually going to go down here because that's going to be the whole thing. She paid for the comb with $2. So let's go ahead and write that. Okay.
I did that.
75 cents goes there.
Yeah, 75 cents goes there. Good.
75.
Okay, so this little piece is 75 cents. The whole thing is $2. So if we got those two, the only thing we have left is our question mark.
Yeah.
Because this is our piece that we're trying to figure out. All right. So because we have 75 cents, we're going to have to do our math with cents. So $2 would be how much in cents?
$2. Oh, yeah.
That would be how much in cents?
That would be 200.
Good. So 200, we're going to do 200 cents And we're going to subtract that from what she spent on the comb, which was 75 cents. Okay, so we're just going to take away 75 cents. Okay, so go ahead and solve that. 200 minus 75 and tell me what you get.
Who
Sorry.
just did that? Kendall's
Wait,
dog.
what is your dog's name?
The one that's barking isn't my dog, but his name's Murphy.
Oh.
He's a
What is,
puppy.
what is your dog's name?
My dog's name is Jax.
Anyway, I don't. My mom does not even like pets.
All right, does anybody have 200 minus 75 cents yet?
No.
I think I have it.
Okay, what'd you get?
245.
You gotta subtract it. So if we take, this one's kind of hard because we have 2 zeros. So we're gonna borrow from this 0, or we're gonna,
Oh, we're doing subtraction.
yeah, we gotta subtract it. Shuluk, what'd you say you got?
125.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
once
I
Shanika,
got
once
that.
you subtract it out, you should get 125 cents. But no one's ever going to give someone 125 cents in change. So we've got to change that into dollars and cents. So how much change would she get back?
$1.25.
Very good.
Yeah, I got that on mine.
So I'm just going to write 1.25. Make sure you put your dollar sign and then
1.25.
circle.
1.25. 1.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
casinos.
Next on our guided practice is page 4, number 2. All right, Shanika, will you read number 2?
I don't know how to pronounce that name.
I think it's Ratna.
Or Ratana.
It's not Ratna.
Okay, either way.
Ratana.
Got 3 mugs. All of the
Ratana.
mugs are the same. She paid for the mugs with two. Wait, what? With
$10 bills.
Oh,
Mhm.
it didn't make sense though.
That's okay.
And received $2 change. How many did spend on the mug? What was the price of each mug?
Very good. All right, so we've got a 2-part problem here. So first we're gonna have to figure out part A, okay? So in part A, we can do pretty easily because we don't need a bar model for this one, okay? So if we wanna figure out how much money she spent on the mugs. She bought 3 mugs and they all cost the same. She paid for them with 2 $10 bills. How much money is 2 $10 bills?
Oh, yeah, 20.
$20, right?
Yeah.
$20, and it says that she got back $2. So we're going to subtract the $2 that she got back. And what would that give us?
So 20 minus 2 equals $8.
Not $8.
$18.
There you go. Good. All right. So $18. And we're just going to circle that for part A. Okay. So that's all we do for part A. We just had to figure out how much money she spent.
Oh, we spent 18. Now we know.
Because now that we know that, we can do part B. In part B, we're trying to figure out the price of each mug. Okay, so this is where we need our bar model.
Oh, yeah. She bought
Okay.
3 mugs. Yeah.
She bought 3 mugs. So we're going to take our bar model and break it up into 3 parts.
1.
Just like that.
So the whole thing is 18.
Mm-hmm.
And those pieces right there are the question mark.
Yeah, so we know that this whole thing was $18.
Yes.
Okay. And we're
And-
trying to figure out what one of these pieces is. So that is where our question mark goes.
So you have to do, for this problem, you need to do division.
We do need to do division for this problem.
So it's 18 divided by 3.
Yep.
That equals 6.
Sherlock, why do you keep moving your camera, bud?
It's like broken. It's not facing the way.
Oh.
Here. See, it's still tilting from me.
It's okay. All right. So if we take that 18 and divide it by 3, because we've got 3 units, we're going to get $6. So each mug would have cost $6.
18 divided by 3 equals 6.
Good. All right. We're going to try to get through a good amount of these, but we also have 2 other books that we've got to do too. So
I wasn't
let's go to-
finished writing.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
What? What happened?
She wasn't finished.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna take off my charger because it's already on 100%. It's 129.
Done, Shanika? Shanika, are you done?
No.
Shanika,
Yeah.
are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next, we're going to jump to page number 7. And it's problem number 3.
Okay. 7.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
It has like 3 different drinks on it.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Vihan, will you read this one to us?
What, that one? What page is that on? Oh, Paul wants to buy drinks from a vending machine. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The vending machine accepts coins only. Paul is $2 and 1 coin. He wants to buy a grape soda and 2 packs of chocolate milk. Does Paul have enough money? If not, how much more money does Paul need?
Okay. So this one we actually don't really have to do a bar model for.
Okay.
We just need to kind of figure out the work.
Okay.
Okay, so if first we have to figure out how much the drinks cost all together. Okay. So first he wants to buy a can of grape soda, which is how much money?
90 cents.
All right. So 90 cents. We're just going to start writing these out. 90 cents plus he wants to buy 2 packs of chocolate milk. And how much does the chocolate milk cost?
75 cents.
75 cents. We're going to write that twice. Plus 75 cents plus 75 cents.
No, I'm thinking
Okay.
it. Okay.
And if I wrote them out like this, but it's probably going to be easier to add if you write them out going up and down like this. So that you can actually add them together.
Or 90, 75.
I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking Paul does not have enough. I'm
Yeah.
thinking that.
75 plus 75 is more than $1.
I think he only, he
And
can only get
90
one.
cents plus
Okay, well let's figure out how much more he needs.
$1.
So well, we got to tell him how much more. So first we've got to add 90 and 75 and 75. And tell me what you get.
Okay, so 10. Wait, add?
Mhm. Cuz we want to know how much they cost all together.
Okay, add. So 90 plus.
Anybody got it yet?
No, I'm still working.
Okay. Yes, Shanika?
I think I got it.
Okay, what'd you get?
Is it adding?
Yes.
Okay, I got 240.
You are correct. Which 240 would be in cents. Okay. Now let's think about what he has. So he has two $1 coins, right? The two $1 coins would be 200 cents. Okay. So if he has 200 cents, but he needs 240, does he have enough right now?
Nope.
He doesn't have enough. So we need to take his 240 and subtract it from 200 so that we can see how much more he needs. Okay? So we're going to do 240 cents minus 200 cents and see what you get there.
It was 201.
No, 240.
It says, yeah, but it says, I know that, but it's, no, I'm talking about his money. It says $2.01.
No, it says two $1 coins.
I have
So
it.
he has $2.
I have it.
What'd you get, Kendall?
I got 40 cents.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to write mine over here just so it's a little bit bigger. He still needs 40 cents because he does not have enough.
What are you eating?
Salad.
Salad? Oh, you're having your lunch now.
Yeah.
Oh, I ate lunch too.
Oh, I already had lunch.
I just ate like 35 minutes ago.
What?
I ate at 1 o'clock.
Well,
All right, is everybody done on that one?
you're actually really close. It's actually 34. It doesn't matter.
All right, we're going to go to page number 9.
Actually, though, if you round, it's closer to 35.
It's for me, Kendall. It says 135 because my.
All right, Ihan, are you on page 9? Focus.
Yeah,
You got lots to do.
I am there.
All right. Shlok, are you on page 9?
Yes.
Almost. There.
All right, Shlok, will you read number 5 to us?
5. Okay. Mrs. Cooper bought the bookcase and the desk. Mr. Adams bought the television set. Who spent more? How much more?
Good. Yes, Shanika.
Well, that's not what it says on page 19.
Page 9.
No.
That's right. Okay, so if he bought the bookcase and the desk, our first step is going to be to figure out how much he spent on the bookcase and the desk. So do we think we need to add those together or subtract them?
All together.
What do you think? How do we figure out how much money he spent total?
Oh, you have to add. You have to not add the like what Mr. Adams bought, but Mr. Cooper, Mrs. Cooper's bookcase and desk.
Okay, so we need to add them together. So we're going to start by adding $265 for the bookcase, and we're going to add it to what she spent on the desk, which was $372. Okay, so go ahead and do that and figure out how much money she spent on both of those,
Okay, I'm going to do.
because we've got to do that before we can draw our bar model.
Oh yeah, I did it. I found it. So I'm saying it. not for
Hold
me.
on, Vihan, hold on just a second. Let them solve it for a minute because we just now wrote it down.
I just know. I'll tell you what answer after they finish.
Yeah, in a minute.
Hey, what are you trying to do? I'm trying to take off like that like the other one.
Can you please be quiet? Thanks.
That's good.
Um, got it.
All right, what'd you get, Kendall?
I got 637.
That's it.
I got
All
it.
right. Okay, so that's how much Mrs. Cooper spent. So now we're ready to draw our bar model, and we're going to have one for each of them. One for Mr. Adams and one for Mrs. Cooper. So I'm going to do mine over here because I already did my equation right there, so I'm kind of running out of space. So I'm going to put an A for Adams and a C for Cooper. Okay, and we can already fill these in because we know how much they spent. We're just trying to figure out the difference. So if Mr. Adams bought the television set, how much money did he spend?
He spent 751.
Good. All right, so let's go ahead and draw that.
That's Miss Adam. Never mind. Sorry.
I did Adams on top.
Yeah, Mr. Adams.
All right, so 751.
Yeah, and it's the total of that Adam.
Okay. And then we just figured out Mrs. Cooper's was 637. So that's going to be a little bit smaller than the 751.
Oh,
Okay. So it looks just like that. We labeled hers, labeled his.
I don't have a lot of space. I don't have it all space.
You may have to write smaller.
Yeah, I did write small, but I don't have space.
Okay, and then the question is asking us who spent more and how much more. So wherever your difference is, like wherever Mr. Adam ends, mine ends over here. We're going to draw a dotted line all the way down to Mrs. Cooper. Oh, can't really see my dotted line. Because we want to know what this little piece right here is equal to, because that will tell us the difference.
Okay.
So that's where our question mark goes.
We're there.
And then once we have that, we're ready to solve. So how do we figure out who spent more? What do we need to do? We think we need to add or subtract?
Subtract.
We do. So we're going to start with Mr. Adams, 751. And we're going to subtract it from Mrs. Cooper's 637. And that will give us our answer. Okay, so go ahead and do that and see what you get.
I just did adding.
That's all right.
Is that 114?
It is 114. Good job.
That too.
And make sure you put the dollar amount there too.
That's right.
Circle it.
114.
I had kind of a lot of space. Now I don't.
What was Galax tab A mean?
Vihan, focus, honey. We're not talking about that. It doesn't matter. All right, is everybody done with that one?
No.
Okay. Tell me when you're done and then I'll switch it.
126.
No, 114. If you borrow from that 5, make it a 4. 11 minus 7 is 4. 4 minus 3 is 1, and 7 minus 6 is 1.
So 114.
Mm-hmm. Got it?
Mhm.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna switch because I want to make sure we have time to do our other book that's about money, and then we'll try to do some out of the last one too. So let's switch to this book, which is comparing amounts of money.
Okay, I'm gonna find that now.
Find that one for me.
Okay. Oh, here it is. You're talking to this.
Let me see who you are. Wait,
Everybody got it?
wait.
Yeah.
What? It has a watch and a toy car on the front.
Toy car.
See it?
Watch the toy car. Yeah.
All right, so this book, we're just comparing different things to see which one costs more and which one costs less. So if we look at these two items, the watch is $24.80 and the car is $19.70. So if we compare those, which one would you say costs more?
The watch.
The watch. So we know that if it costs more, it's more expensive, okay? So same thing if we flip to page 2. And now they're comparing a hat and a cap. The hat is $15.90 and the cap is,
The hat's more.
it is, but it's not by much,
25.
right? Yeah, just a little bit. Those are almost the same.
Just 15 it is.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then on page 3, now even you can compare more than 2 items too. So now we're comparing a bowl, a mug, and a plate. And if we look at all 3 of those, we can see that the bowl costs the most, right? And then we would have the plate and then the mug, right? All right, so let's go to page 4. And we're gonna do number 1 on our guided practice.
Okay, number 1 guide. Oh yeah, it's page 4.
It is page 4. So this one we have to fill in what's missing because we have some of it filled in, but some of it isn't. So here we have a basketball for $27.95 and a soccer ball for $27.60. So the first box there says $27.95. So all we have to do is take those numbers and put them in the boxes over here. Okay, so first we're gonna have 27, and then on the cents, we're gonna put in 95.
$27.95. $27.95.
What about the next one? What are we gonna put in?
$27.60.
$27.60, good. Okay, and then once we have that filled in, now we can compare. Okay, so it says blank is less than blank. So Kendall, which one of those do you think is less? $27.60 or $27.95?
$27.60.
All right, so $27.60 goes in our first blank. $27.60 is less than what?
Less than 27.
Less than $27.95.
Good.
95.
All right, $27.95.
It's like that because the point is there because like decimal.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so $27.60 is less than $27.95. So Sharnika, if $27.60 is less, $27.60 is less, which one would be cheaper, the basketball or the soccer ball?
The soccer ball.
How do you're not Sharnika? That's okay, Sharnika. You can do the next one. So let's go ahead and put soccer ball in here. The soccer ball is cheaper than the what, Sharnika?
The soccer ball is cheaper than the basketball.
Good, because the soccer ball costs less money. So we're going to put soccer ball in the first blank, basketball in the second one. just like that. Or you could just put like b-ball if you didn't want to write out the whole word soccer or basketball.
Okay, I did b-ball.
That works, as long as I can read what it says. Got it? All right, so now we're gonna scoot over to part B and do the same thing. So here we've got which item is the most expensive. So now we're just kind of doing the opposite. So first we need to fill in the blanks. So what's gonna go in this first blank here?
Hole punch.
How much?
Okay, so $.45.
$7.45, right? Okay, what about the next blank?
Wait, I'm not. Oh yeah, I know that.
If the next one's only, if it's only $0.60, what do we put here?
60.
$0.60.
Not for the dollars.
$0.60.
Nothing.
Yeah, $0, and then we put the 60 in the cents.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Mm-hmm. And then lastly, we have $11.05. So we're gonna put in what here?
So 11
Mm-hmm.
and 5.
And 5. We do 0.5 just to show that it's cents, just like it was written. Okay, so Shlok, if we have a hole punch for $7.45, eraser for 60 cents, and a diary for $11.05, which of those would be the greatest amount?
The diary.
Good. So we're gonna put it doesn't ask us the name, it asks us the amount. So we're gonna do 11.05. Just like that. You tired, Shanika? Okay, and then Kendall, that means that which item costs the most?
Wait, 1 minute.
Okay.
Item that
Mhm.
costs the most is the diary.
Good. So we're going to put diary on that middle blank. Okay.
And the most wait. So the diary is the most expensive item.
Yeah, did that confuse you for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're just asking you the same question. They're just asking it in different ways. So if something says it costs the most, it's the greatest, or the most expensive, those all mean the same thing.
Did I miss anything?
You missed this problem. You need to write
Okay.
before I turn the page. Do you all have your time test today?
Yeah.
I lost my whole packet.
You lost it? Okay.
Yeah.
What, is it this? Is it this?
Yes.
So I have all these sheets.
Okay. You have it. Vihan, I was just asking if you had it. You just say yes.
Homework from extra class.
No, they weren't.
Okay.
They're not it. There.
Okay.
I know.
All right, let's go to page number 6. We're going to look at number 1. That's fine if you all don't have it. We'll skip it this week and so that we can have time to do a couple ones in our last book. All right, because now we're to the independent practice. So here we're just going to do a few out of these so that you all know how to do it for your homework. So first it says fill in the missing dollars and cents and then fill in the blanks. Which item is more expensive? So we have a marker for $2.85, or we've got a blue pen for $3.10. So first we have to compare them. So in order to compare them, we want to write them out like this. So that $2.85, we're going to write the 2 here and the 85 here. Okay, we're going to do the same thing with the $3.10. The 3 goes here, the 10 goes here. Okay. And when it's written out like that, we can easily compare it. Now we can compare the dollars. Which number is bigger, 2 or 3?
Oh, 2, 3.
3. So we can already tell that this one's going to be more because the dollar is more. So that's why we write it out like that, so that we can just easily and quickly compare it and see what it is.
It's because
Just sharpen my pencil.
dollar
Okay.
because
Go ahead.
the dollar sign, the dollar, it's 2 and the other one has 3. So
That's right. Mm-hmm.
even though it has more sense in the other, it's not the most.
Yep. All right. So now we can fill in our blanks. So the first one says blank is more than blank. So Kendall just said that 3 was bigger than 2. So we already know that this $3.10 is going to be the bigger one. So we're going to put that one in. Hold on. There we go. So $3.10
Is more than
is more than
2.
$2.
85.
85 cents.
Good. So it's more than $2.85. So that means that the blank is more expensive than the blank.
10
Mm-hmm. The
is
blue pen is more expensive than the
1 minute.
marker.
What's that sound?
Oh,
Is that the Warner?
I don't know.
Is he doing something?
Why one comes on some other day?
So the rest of this book, you're kind of doing the same thing. You're just going to be writing out amounts and having to look at different objects and see which one costs more and which one costs less. Okay?
But what's that? I think that's the Warner.
All right, so we've got
with us.
about we've got about 5 minutes, so let's do a couple out of our last book, our heuristics book.
What does heuristic even mean?
Let's see. All right, and this one is just kind of a review of a lot of the things that we've done in this topic. So first, we're going to go to page number 3 and do number 3.
Wait, so number 3.
Number 3, page 3.
Page what page is? Oh, problem.
All right, and on number 3, yes, Janika.
There isn't a page there.
Page 3, honey.
Yeah, but yours says 934, 854, 774. But my problem 3, it says 250.
Does yours look like this on the front?
No. Oh, no. Let me see this.
Baby.
Oh. Oh, is this?
You'll have to see if you can find it, Vihan. We're going to go ahead and get started because we only have a few minutes left. All right, so this one we have a number pattern,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's numbers that are in the hundreds, okay? So we have to figure out what's happening here. So to go from 934 to 854, are we getting bigger or smaller?
But I need to ask you a question about this. And this is in the pack with 7. Oh, yeah. I got confused with all of them. That you had $3. This one $3.10.
Okay, it's okay. We're going to keep going behind because we only have 3 minutes left. All right, so guys, going from 934 to 854, are we getting bigger or smaller?
Okay. Wait, so wait, let me see.
No, bigger.
We're getting smaller. So we need to figure out how much smaller. So I need someone to subtract 934 minus 854 and tell me what that would be.
So can we like use the paper?
Yeah, since you don't have your book, that's fine.
I just got my book, but I got mixed up with the
Okay.
the packets were had
Okay, it's okay.
had one had 7.
Ihan, shh, stay quiet so they can work.
18.
Who said that?
18.
That's what I
Who did that?
I
Let's see.
got
What'd you get, Shanika?
80.
Yeah, it should be 80.
I
Because if you do 4 minus 4 is 0, and then you've got to borrow, so 13 minus 5 is 8. Okay, so we need to do one more just to check to see if that's the pattern. So now we need to do 854
So
minus 70 or 774.
I think.
And if we get 80 again, then we know that that's the pattern rule.
Okay.
So 4 minus 4 is 0.
854 minus 774.
I got 80.
You got 80 again?
got 80.
Perfect. Okay, so that means that's our pattern. So now, to figure out, so here where the pattern rule is, we're going to say subtract 80. And now to figure out the missing number, we just need to start with 774 and subtract 80 from it.
Wait, can we just do minus 80?
Yeah, you can write minus 80.
Seven, 4.
Okay, so it's been recording for so long. It's almost 2 o'clock. Let's see how much we can do.
And somebody tell me what you get for that one.
I'm still good at doing it.
Okay.